Hey guys, it's time for another episode of Flix with the Hicks. I'm Greg, this is my beautiful wife Janet, and each week we review 2 films that we've watched over the course of the week. We always pick out the best film that we watched during the week and the worst film.
Right.
And today, Janet got to pick the worst film, so she will get to go first.
The film that I chose to be rated the worst for the week is The Apocalypse. And it's not one of the big production ones. It's one made in 2007, and it's more of a Christian-based film. That the special effects in this movie was hilarious. Okay, that's the best thing I can say about the movie. Okay, it's about the end of the world. These asteroids come and start hitting, all over the place, and the way hitting people, and the graphics on this stuff and the special effects was really bad. Tsunamis, raining. I mean, it shows the main character, this guy, it's Rhett Giles and Jill Stapley. They're a divorced couple, and they got to go find their daughter that's in LA going to school for all this. Anyway, they're divorced, and they get together and try to go find their daughter. But, Rhett Giles is the main character. He's walking in the rain, and it just shows sprinkles. I mean, he's walking forever in this rain, and there's just a few sprinkles. His shirt doesn't get soaked. He doesn't get soaked. He is stupid. I mean, the guy's walking in the rain forever, and anyway, stuff like that. And the little models of the cities or towns where the tsunami's coming in to, wash things away, hit these cities. They're like little matchboxes that have been painted different colors, stuck on cardboard. That's what it looks like. I swear, the special effects, right?
Yeah.
I was laughing because I go, whoa. I mean, I could do it right here in my kitchen and go with a pan of water, It
was pretty bad.
It was pretty bad. And the storyline is, they're a Christian family, and, it ends up, everybody's supposed to be dying. There's one, the daughter, boyfriend just disappeared next to while she's talking to somebody else, and literally just disappeared. Well, they don't even go looking for him. They just
assume that he went to heaven
or something, I guess. But they didn't even look for him. Stupid stuff like that. I mean, where'd he go? Where'd he go? And that's it? Nah. Anyway, I give this, this is so bad, you guys. This is not a good movie. I mean, sure, you should have faith when you're going through tragedy like this, and if it is the end of the world, sure. But, I mean, even, how the mother gets hit by lightning and going, stupid, man. That wouldn't happen. Not even in that situation. Wouldn't happen. Anyway. Okay.
So.
Anyway. 0 to 100%. It didn't have any, on Rotten Tomatoes, it had 22% for audience, but no reviews that were counted for critics. And I did see on another website, which I found, and they said, if there's such a thing as no stars, they would give it a no star.
Yeah.
How they do 5 stars. They said no stars.
No.
It's that bad.
We normally enjoy Christian films, Christian-based films.
Yeah.
We've been watching
Hallmark Channel and stuff like that.
But this may be the most depressing film I've ever seen.
Really?
Just because from the start, you knew the ending wasn't going to be good. You knew the apocalypse.
Yeah, right.
But all the way through it, it just gets more depressing and more depressing and more depressing. And it got to the point where it was difficult to watch.
You think so, really?
Yeah.
Well, I just thought it was, it was made so bad. I mean, it just ruined the movie.
Yeah, it was.
It ruined the movie.
If there's one film you don't want to take on, or one genre or type of film that you don't want to take the apocalypse on if you've got a little bitty budget. It can't be done.
Yeah, I didn't see how much they spent on it. I couldn't find much information on this one. I mean, really. I recognized the two main characters, but the rest of them, I never seen.
Yeah.
Yeah, never seen them
I hadn't
before.
either. I hadn't either. So.
Yeah,
So what do you give this film?
10.
10.
Okay, because... Nah, maybe not. I'll give it... They tried, I guess. You know, some of the acting wasn't too bad. The Rhett Giles did really good.
Mm-hmm.
The rest, I'd say, no. Not even Jill Stapley. No, I don't think she did. I think he did okay. I'll give it 10% for him. He's cute.
He gets extra bonuses for being cute.
Yeah, he's cute.
Okay, I would give this film 21.
Because you heard the Rotten Tomato 22.
No, honestly, I didn't even think about that, honestly. But had they had the money to do really good special effects, it would have been a much better film.
Yeah.
It didn't have a bad script to it. But overall, boy, I'll tell you, the special effects and the fact that it was just a depressing movie just buried the film.
Well, it is. That's the whole story, you know, apocalypse. You know, it's not going to be good.
Well, I just looked at it like, if they find their daughter and it's the apocalypse, what's the real use other than just giving her a hug goodbye? Because they're all going to be gone anyway. You know? I mean, you just knew there was no good ending to this film.
Well, how were they to know it was the apocalypse, though?
Did you see what was happening?
Yeah, I know, but they didn't know that because communications were down and stuff. Yeah. And so they did find the daughter, but anyway.
Yeah.
It was just their turmoil trying to find the daughter and what happened on the way and stuff like that. Anyway.
This movie would better be called How Many Models Can We Destroy in an Hour and a Half?
Yeah, really. How many cardboard matchboxes can you wet?
Okay.
No.
Okay, the film that I chose to review this week as our best film that we watched this week was L.A. Confidential. Fantastic film, directed by Chris Hansen. The film cost $36 million, I believe, $35 million to make, and it grossed $126 million. It stars Russell Crowe, Guy Pearce, Kevin Spacey, Kim Bassinger, Danny DeVito. There are so many good actors in this film that just looking at the actors that were involved, you knew it was going to be a big movie. Fantastic film. Basically, it's about the Los Angeles Police Department in 1953. And the storyline revolves around a unsolved murder that took place at a late night cafe in downtown Los Angeles. And one of the people that was involved in the murder, was Russell Crowe's ex-partner, a disgraced ex-partner. And there was basically 3 police officers played by Guy Pearce, Russell Crowe, and Kevin Spacey, who all had their own reasons for trying to solve this murder. And they were all different reasons. Russell Crowe played the heavy in this movie. He was the tough, bruising police officer, and he, excuse my language, was damn good at it. He was very convincing. Exley, played by Guy Pearce. His father was a murdered police officer, and he was trying to bring honor back to the LA Police Department. So he had his own reason for solving this murder. And then Kevin Spacey was a police officer who had a side job working for a film crew that was producing a TV show that was probably in, what was that show called? Dragnet.
Dragnet, yeah.
Yeah, he was...
Something like that.
Yeah, he was on a film crew similar to Dragnet. He was the professional police officer that would show the police officers how they really do their jobs and stuff. So he was kind of in the limelight. And so they all three had reasons for solving this murder. Danny DeVito plays a editor and owner of a rag magazine called Scandal, or Scandalous. And Kevin Spacey would help him set up actors, put them in bad positions so that he could take photographs of them and put them in this Scandalous magazine.
Yeah, looking through windows and stuff like that.
And everybody in this movie, except Exley, was getting, played by Guy Pearce, was getting payoffs under the table from different restaurants or mob people.
And what about Kim Bassinger?
Kim Bassinger was absolutely beautiful in this film.
She was so pretty in her gowns. Oh my gosh. She was just gorgeous.
And she played a escort that she worked for a man that made a living out of finding girls, and then once he procured these girls, he would have plastic surgery done to them so that they looked like real actors, like actresses, like famous ones, like Marilyn Monroe or Lana Turner.
Yeah.
And so anyways, they were high-priced call girls, basically. But this film has so many twists and turns in it, trying to figure out this murder. And it was a fantastic film. From start to finish. When the film starts, it's like a rock just starting to slowly roll down a hill, and it just gains speed all the way down. And it just keeps you just glued to the screen, just watching, waiting for what's going to happen next. Fantastic film, honestly.
Oh, yeah, I agree. It's good.
I think it may be the best police type of film I've ever seen. I love the backdrop of the film being in Los Angeles and in Hollywood.
We've been to some of those places they filmed.
They used a lot of famous places in the scenes, like the Formosa Cafe and the Frolic Room.
Yeah.
And it's just a really, really interesting film.
It sure is.
I think it was fantastic from start to finish. And the acting was incredible. There was not... This may be the best casted film that I've ever seen. I can't imagine Russell Crowe playing any other character in the film other than Officer White. Same with Guy Pearce and Kevin Spacey. They picked the right actor for the right roles.
And it all worked in the whole film. I mean, the way they interacted with each other. Danny DeVito was perfect for that.
Yeah.
He's a little ass, you know?
Yeah.
little sneaky ass, you know? I liked him. His whole attitude in the film was awesome. And the way everybody worked together, I mean, the storyline, the setting, the time period, it was just awesome. It's a good show. Good flick.
Wonderful film. Wonderful film.
Okay.
I would give this film a 97 out of 100. I think it was that good.
Really?
Honestly. Yes. Okay. Definitely. One of the best films I've ever seen.
Wow. I'll give it a 95. I mean, it's really, really that good. But, you know, to go higher than that, I'm going to have to I want to watch it like 3 or 4 more times. There's some films that I do that to, and I give them the 99 or whatever. But no, I'll give it a 95 because I don't want to watch it 15,000 times. But there's some movies I would, you know. Why do you laugh?
No, it's just cute. I totally understand what you're saying, though.
Yeah, that's how I kind of base it, my ratings, like that Apocalypse one.
No, you can...
I don't even know if it deserves a 10. I mean, like I said, Giles, yeah, he's a nice-looking guy. There you go. He did a good job, though. So. I mean, for him, for what he had to work with, he did really good.
Yeah. But anyhow, loved the film. So if you are looking for a good film to watch this week, definitely think about watching L.A. Confidential. And don't watch The Apocalypse unless you've just
Yeah.
recently broken up with somebody and you're highly depressed, and then it may be a
Then
good
you
film
want
to
to take
watch.
a gun to your head or something. Yeah.
It's just a terrible,
Yeah.
depressing movie.
It is
Depressing
bad.
movie, so.
It's bad.
But hopefully you guys will get to watch LA Confidential this week.
Yeah.
And if not...
Yeah, stream it if you want. I don't know. We don't do the streaming stuff.
No.
No.
It's hard to get a signal sometimes.
Yeah.
But anyhow, you guys have a wonderful week. And until next week, have fun watching films.
Strange RV tours will take you places with Greg and Janet's smiling faces. You might see a crazy flavored soda review or some tips to fit your RV too. So come along, won't you join us, friend, as we discover what's around the bend. Just sit right back in your easy chair. Strange RV Tours is on the air. Strange RV Tours is on